All right, let's now shift our attention to the other big story that we're tracking on WION, where Volodymyr Zelensky has got a brutal blow. And we're not talking about a blow from the Russians. The American president has now questioned the legitimacy of the Ukrainian president. Now, Donald Trump has called Volodymyr Zelensky a dictator in as many words. And our next story takes a look as to how a comedian who went on to become the president and also a wartime hero is now feeling increasingly isolated in the West. Take a look.
Volodymyr Zelensky's rise from a comedian to the president of Ukraine is nothing short of a soap opera.
Это новое лицо.
In 2019, he won a landslide victory, promising to tackle corruption and bring unity. But in 2022, his leadership was tested. Russia launched a full-scale invasion. A political outsider turned into a wartime leader. Refusing to flee Kyiv, he stood firm, delivering defiant speeches that inspired not just Ukrainians, but the world.
Захисникам, слава нашим захисницям. Слава Україні. Слава.
Zelensky became the face of resistance, his words echoing through European parliaments.
We defeated Russia in the battle for minds of the world.
The US Congress and global summits.
This is only about us.
Western leaders applauded him as his country fought back harder than anyone expected. But now the tide is shifting. The war drags on. Ukraine is battered, and its biggest backer, the United States, is recalibrating. Washington, once his staunchest ally, is now inching closer to Moscow, and President Donald Trump is calling Zelensky a dictator.
He was really good at was playing Joe Biden like a fiddle. He played him like a fiddle. That's an expression we use, yes, sir, to say that he's pretty easy. A dictator without elections. Zelensky better move fast or he's not going to have a country left. Got to move fast because...
Well, things are really moving thick and fast for Zelensky. He is getting increasingly frustrated after being left out when American and Russian foreign ministers sat across the table to decide the fate of his country. Zelensky is now accusing Trump of being trapped in Russian disinformation.
Unfortunately, President Trump, with great respect for him as a leader of the people, which we respect very much, the American people who constantly support us, unfortunately, lives in this disinformation space.
We're helping Europe. We're trying to help Europe.
Trump accuses Zelensky of profiting from the US gravy train and avoiding wartime elections in Ukraine, while Washington tries to end the war with Russia. Trump is increasingly becoming hostile towards Zelensky as he moves closer to Russian President Vladimir Putin. On the other hand, Europeans are stunned by Washington's diplomatic moves, bypassing them. British PM Keir Starmer would meet Trump next week to placate him, but the most crucial meeting in the next 10 days would be one between Trump and Putin.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.